Hello, Countsake here, back with another one of these videos for the Unity Making a Minecraft Right program. And well, I have to say we're doing this at a different time today, and yeah, if you read the description, you might realize that I actually still definitely need to do some things before I actually get to working on the command maker, and that is I forgot a very important property. So let me go back to Minecraft and show you guys what I forgot to implement. Whoops, no, okay, sorry, checking stuff. Okay, so in Minecraft, in order to we need to actually, put blocks on top of the heads of the armor stands in order for them to, look like they're a ride vehicle. However, I appear to have completely glanced over this idea because let's get rid of the simulation panel and let's open up the block properties panel. And if we go to the command to actually create an armor stand, we need to actually put a block on the head of an armor stand, and that's very important. But we currently in our code that we have in Unity, we don't have any indicator for what the block that should be on its head should be. So I have to make the block properties a little. We have to work on the block properties again, just a little bit, and then might as well just take up the rest of the space here. So yeah, so the last thing that we need to add to this block properties is the block on the head of the, so let me just make sure that this is properly matched up with all of you. So in the size, it's the top and stretch. There we go. Perfect. Now we just need to give you all of this. Also, I'm sorry if you hear like any hammering, things like that. Let's rename this to the head block. Not head block, head block. There we go. And let's add a text. Once again, still going to be the same exact thing. I believe the size was 12, and this one will be block ID. Now we might need a bit more space though. So let's make this. I really want to have a little bit more space than what we currently have set here, because maybe we could change this to item ID. It's a little shorter. So and here we have to, we'll just call it item ID. And here we'll add a input field, just as you, also we want to make sure that this is stretches, how did we, oh, never mind. Never mind, we'll just attach it like so to there, and we'll have it put onto we'll have an input field right here, and we'll just put it right, there. Then make this 80. However, we obviously need to decrease this size just a tiny bit. Okay, it's a little too small. Okay, I really wanted to at least have size 12. I mean, I could increase this. Like, I don't think I want to. Nah. Let's put this guy a little closer, shall we? Just a tiny bit, like 78. And here, you're basically just going to go like that. Why not? We'll just deal with it like that. Anyway, and the placeholder will be input item ID. Like that. So, this one will say input item ID. Now, by default, this item ID will be set to nothing. However, we now need to go into, I guess we'll have to put it into our block interact. And in the block interact, we need to have a string. And in this string, hold on. So initial position, this one will be a public vector vector3, and not vector3, public string, and this one will be block ID. This will, and by default, this will be equal to nothing. Now, to actually be able to, I think I want to have it get private. No, I don't think it's probably not. Get private set. I wonder if we should do that. It's kind of useless. It would honestly be a little useless if I had to do that, because anyway, I'm still gonna have to edit it anyway. So let's go back to the UI manager, and from here, we want to go to the UI here. UI, we have block props. And here, what we need to do is increase this by 12. And rather than select size, this one will be the input item ID. Now, what we have to now do is go back into block interact, and what we want to do is input size, and right here is input item ID. So we'll do underscore UI underscore dot block props. This one will be 11 dot get component. This one will be the input field dot text is equal to block ID. So yeah, this is pretty important. So yeah, now what do we need to know? How do we do this? So basically, this is basically everything that we need to do. Although I won't check if these block IDs are correct, because I would have to make an array of strings for all the Minecraft blocks, and I really don't want to do that. So yeah, it would just be up to me to decide. Because once again, this is a private program. I don't think I need to do that. So public void set new in the block manager, just set new ID. I'll make it like that. And simply put, all we need to pass in here is a string called the set ID, and we'll get a game object. Should I do game object, or should I do game object? Why not? And this one will be block. Why not? Block. And of course, we want to check if block is equal to null. We want to return, and we want to say debug.log. Is this a warning or error? I forgot. Is it an error or a warning? Error. So error. Keep it uniform. No block ID to change. Exclamation point. And now what we want to do is to do block.getComponent. We want to go into block interact dot, and we want to get its block ID and set it equal to set ID. Then we want to go to UI manager dot script dot. Do I already have access to the UI manager? No, I don't. So UI manager dot script dot block props. We get the 11th dot get component. This one is going to be its input field, but we don't have we're not using the namespace. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. I don't believe we need to do that. So do this, and then we have to go, what we have to do now is go into the UI manager, find it. This one will say sets the ID of the block. So public void new ID. This one takes the string, and this one will call it Okay, we'll go ahead and set it to that. And geez, come on. Okay. From here, what we need to do is, I don't think we need, yeah, we don't need to do that, but we always have to do the if special dot array hit object equal to null. And what we have to, well, we're just going to copy paste this, saying this because we want to make sure that there is a current focus. Now from here, what we do is we call the manager. Okay, block manager.script dot. Then this one will be set new ID, and this one will pass in the new ID, and we pass in special dot array hit object. There we go. So that was another block property easily done. So let's go ahead and test that right now. Should be easy enough. Need to actually, have it so no reference. Okay, I don't know what that was. What? Okay. New ID. Heck. What the heck is this? Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and input an item ID. Let's do like white underscore wool. Let me go out, go back in. As you can see, perfect, all is normal. So yeah, if we actually were to go into the block, you see, the block ID is white wool. Now, block manager, block interact. I don't believe we want to, okay, we can hide in inspector. Okay, and with that, what we'll say is, what I have to say is that we now have to update we have to do a bit of updating now, because we need to work with the save manager and block data. Is it extra? No, it's in saving. What am I saying? Saving, save system, and block data. I think I'll go ahead and close out all of you. So with that, there is something that I would like to change, and I want to have this as a public constant character, and this one will be called the div, or secret, or in other words, the divider. And the divider is used to separate each one of these. Yeah, and as you notice in the for block IDs in Minecraft, they require you to use underscores, and unfortunately we used underscores for our separators, so we can't actually use that. However, I believe I can use and. I don't believe there's any other yeah, I don't believe there's anything that actually uses and in Minecraft, so get better. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so here we'll add the div, and we'll also add here a divider so that we can do so. Let me also update this to say and. Looks a little more ugly, but that's really how the format is going to be. So let me find the underscores in this. So this is the format. And lastly, the block name. But once again, we now need to also add the Tom Clancy. Okay, so now what we're going to add here is at the end, we have to put and. This one will be the, let's put it here, string, and this one will be block ID. This will be equal to, actually I might want to do, what's this for? Hey, that's me. This is for a Minecraft ride program. You remember my Indiana Jones ride? Basically, I'm going to make it automated. I basically want to automate everything so that I don't have to do a bunch of guessing and checking. And technically, I'm just using a specific formula for this, but as of right now, I don't really have anything for it. Anyway, so here we take block.getComponent, and this one will say the block interact, and here we'll take the block ID, and this will be, yeah, that's pretty much what we have to set that to. And once again, we have to do plus div and then plus block ID, like so. And then we just put block ID just to remind ourselves that this is our new format. Now for our save system, actually no, we don't need to work with this. We just need to work with the save manager because we need to update our decoder right here. And just to make things a little bit more simple on ourselves, let's just add a code, like here called the divider, just so we can easily work with it rather than having to. So basically we now have to okay, fine. We have to now find every instance where we use this. So I'll use this function right here. And this time we're going to set it, let's actually change this to blockdata.div. There we go. So yeah, from here we have to change this to div. Let me now find any more instances. So basically, okay, so that was basically the only one. Geez, that was easy. Now what we need to do is to update this because we need to make another case for the switch statement because we now have another property. So this one is case 5. We want to do block, this is not block size. We need to have a new string here, which is block ID, like so. Actually, geez, how many times do I have to change this name just in case? Okay, block ID, set that equal to nothing by default. Then let's go back down here and say block ID plus equals character so that we can do that. And finally, after all this, we have to do, after setting the size, we do bmanager.set, the block manager.set new ID, and then we pass in the set ID, which is block ID, and we pass in the new block. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And just to test this out, I shall become back in an amount of time, but that will be. But I shall become back in an amount of time that will not be long. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to test out my little thing here. So I'm going to actually let's go test it. So I'll go to the extra special objects and let's go ahead and do, okay, so here we have this. Let's go ahead and test it, and we have normal size. However, once again, we need to remember that the divider is now and. So set this to and underscore and. There's an underscore here and there's another underscore here. Make that and ampersand whatever, and make that and. So from this one, we're going to, let's do a green underscore wool, and we'll pass in the divider, which is block data.div, like so. Yeah. Actually, can I do this? Actually, can I do this? Where's save manager? By default, this is equal. By default, this will be set equal to block data.div. Oh yeah, that works. That means I can actually just get rid of this. Then I can also get rid of this. And with that, let's go ahead and test if it will create the block with the right stuff. So here, null reference, new block. Okay, what? Decoder. Wait, what? A block's not null, is it? Can't be null because this is it's supposed to instantiate a block. What did I do? So let's go check the save manager. What happened? So what we did here is we added a new block ID, the string. If the character is equal to the divider, then we change the. Actually, let's change this thing to, rather than underscore count, div count. Make it that. Apply. So in the case it's 0, we make the name. How can this be null? Okay, first, before we do that, how about this? We test if it even creates the proper strings and stuff. So here we'll do a debug.log, and this one will be the block ID, like so. So now let's check and see if it actually does make a proper. So, okay, so giga01, like so, FFF, normal, and green wool. Okay, so yeah, that perfectly works. Now, let's go ahead and test it for Mr. Instantiates and value sets. So yeah, like here, so we have the new block. I don't know why that didn't work earlier. I'm a little confused, but let's go and check. Object reference not set to it. String code. What? What? I'm confused. Okay, B manager. So this is the block manager. New block passes in. Okay. Debug.log new block. This decoder is not really supposed to take an existing one. It's supposed to just create any block that we would like. So debug log new block. Is it new block dot name, which should be block name. So or it should just be cube actually. No, it should just be cube. Why is it null? It's weird. Close property. Cube clone. So it exists. Did I change something in the special objects? So it's cube. What? Okay, I'm confused. What the heck happened? Why is it null? Okay, let me get this and let's look at it in Notepad so we can get a better idea of what it is actually saying. Let me also decrease the size of this so we can actually read a lot more. Okay, never mind, I can't read it anymore. I can still read it, it's just that bigger. Okay. Okay, null reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object and not set to an instance of an object. Save manager decoder and then it takes a system.string, takes a code, it takes a string, this is the function, and we have character div at assets, and then this is the save manager, and this is the line, I believe. So this line, C at CS, or whatever. Oh, it used to be down there. So then it goes special object start at, then it goes assets special. Okay, what? How is this not object reference set to an instance of an object? This thing is taking in new block. This is actually I'm actually really confused. Block prefab is not empty. So this thing is not null. Okay, first let's test if the instantiate is even working. How about that? Let's test for this. Test, does it even create the block? If it's not creating the block, then obviously there's something wrong. There currently is nothing. Does it have to do with the order that, maybe I have to, hold on, let me get rid of this and let me go to the, you know what, let's just do it in the save manager. I have no idea why it's not doing that. So void start, we'll do it like this. And rather than doing this, we'll just do decoder and pass it like this. Maybe it's just the order of stuff and like the ordering that the scripts are executed in. And there currently is nothing. And why is that? This should instantiate it. Just 3.0. I'm so confused. Okay. Is it still null? Oh no, it worked. Oh, so it really was just the ordering that these are supposed to work. So okay, so the name is Giga. Its position should be +1. Its rotation along the y-axis should be 45. It should be white, and it should be normal sized. I'll make it small. Then we'll take this to be green, and its block ID should be green wool. Let me save that, of course. So that's like so. Let me go this and see. Yep, it's small. Let me check its properties. Giga Y1, 45, white, small, green wool. Perfect. You're normal. Now let's actually test the saving, and I actually need to open up I actually need to save stuff. Let me find it in the users. Nope. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to this. Then we have to go to local this, and where are you? There you are. So currently this save will not actually kind of work because none of the IDs work. So let me delete that and let me just create something and I'll save it. So, I should probably get rid of that block because it's kind of, we're not really using it. So there we go. And let me just build out the shape. So positive Z, and let's build like so. I don't need those blocks there. Have it so that the IDs are, let's have it so that the IDs I would like to do a, I wonder if I should actually have a, because it's going to be a little annoying to have to do green underscore wool or something like that for every single one of these. And yeah, so I have to admit that probably should be something that I should do. And this one will be green underscore. I really, yeah, maybe I should have something like in the pause menu, maybe I can have like and it could show the properties of the cube that you want to place down, and with those properties, it applies it to the it applies it to the prefab. And yeah, maybe we can do that, because I have to admit it can be pretty annoying to actually have to go through every single one of these and type in green wool for every single one. Green underscore wool. And this, once again, we have to pass all this to green underscore wool. Green underscore wool, like so. So yeah, because this is actually going to be a saved thing, I'm actually going to keep this one and test it. And because I want this one, I want this one to be actually my test subject for when I actually implement the stuff into Minecraft. Now, oh, we already did that one. Whoops, turn the game. Green underscore wool. Go. Then green underscore wool once again, because all this is supposed to be green underscore wool. Green, not green underscore wool. Then green underscore wool. I kind of, if I'm a little honest, I probably should have just loaded the previous save. However, it kind of would be a little awkward since. So yeah, we're editing all of these. Green underscore wool. Did I edit? Wait, hold on. Did I edit you? No, I turned the game. Green underscore wool. Once again, just copy paste. Can I? That's something I could copy. If I can. Oops. Put it here. Paste. Go. Paste it. Go. Paste. Paste it. Paste. Jeez. Paste it. Paste. Come on. Put it here. There. Whoops, not that. There. And lastly, there. Jeez. Now I don't care if all of them are not green. I will. This is just for visual. This is not actually going to be the color. I can make this red for all I care. Just blue 00 FF 00, green F. So that's a different blue, but still blue. Green 00 FF. That's still a blue. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I'll just put it back to the normal color. I believe it was F9, F9, F9. Oh, really? What is it? Oh, 9F, 9F. My bad. Okay, 9F, 9F, 9F. Come on. There we go. And we'll go ahead and save it, and we'll call this one vehicle. Because, yeah, let me go ahead and show you. Here, save it. There it is, vehicle. Let me stop this so that we can reload it just to make sure that everything is perfect. So yeah, let's go here, load, and we will type in vehicle, load. And as you can see, perfect. And they all have the ID that we want them to. So yeah, let's get out of here. And okay, now that we fixed that, we now want to do is to, I actually feel like I want to add a new mode to our current set of modes. So mode manager. And this one will be a little bit interesting. I may have to do quite a bit of editing. However, this one will be, rather than pause mode, we'll have a click mode. So this one will allow us to basically work with it. So here we'll have a private void set click mode. And I guess I can have a I currently have it so it's like the amount of times you press escape is like that. However, I think that's a little bit much. Once again, I think that should actually not be. We should actually just get rid of escape press. I'm gonna just pretty much comment it out. And instead, we're going to, if we press escape, it will automatically just put you to pause mode. And current mode does not. Okay, we kind of basically just have to do this and that. And once again, we also have to do this, and we'll set you down to the proper place. Now, once again, we don't need, I'll just comment this one out as well. And what I'm going to do now is, rather than this, we'll have an if input.key down, and then we'll do key code dot write or enter, not keypad enter, return, there we go, return. What we'll do is we'll set current mode is, kind of need to do this we'll do it like this. If current mode does not equal to mode dot what is it, click, and current mode does not equal to mode dot pause, because we don't want to go back to pause mode. We'll set previous mode equal to current, not custom, current mode. Then we'll set current mode equal to mode dot, actually before we do that, we'll have it like so. Set click mode. So basically, oh, actually, pass it. We'll do this. Set click mode. And here, what we can do is like so. Set click mode, and for this one, else what to do is, what we want to do is okay, we kind of have a function here that's basically, we also need a public void, and here what we need to do is public void set cam movement. And this one will be Boolean, and this one will be called state, and cam control dot rotate cam will be set to state, and then cam control dot move cam will be set to state as well. So that way we can actually shorten just a tiny bit of line. So actually, rather than that set cam movement, we'll set cam control. There we go. In this case, we'll set it to true. So set cam control to true, like so. Then if we pause, we want to, when we pause, we actually want to make sure that set cam control is set to false. Okay, sorry about that. Set to false. Then if we set to click mode, if we set current mode if we set current mode equal to mode.click, we want to do is, once again, we want to set cam control to false. Then else we'll set current mode okay, we also don't want we don't okay, this one we have to say actually we don't want to pause if we're in, and current mode does not equal to mode.click. We want, and we, yeah. Else we'll set current mode back equal to previous mode. Then we want then set cam control back to true, basically. That's all we want. Now with that, there are probably some places where we can actually simplify a ton of code, like, okay, enables cam control, set cam control to true. Actually, let me name that. Let me rename this because I don't like the name of it actually. So this will be enable cam control. There we go. Enable cam control, like so. So that we have a better idea of what it actually does. Yeah, whenever we press tab, we want to enable the camera controls. And I guess under the UI manager, I believe that there was another one. So we can actually do this. If current mode is equal to edit mode, I think we also need to have an or mode manager.current mode is equal to mode.click, or not click, simulate. Then what we'll have to do is this. And we can actually take advantage of the fact that we have mode manager.enable script. What? Wait, what? Mode manager.script. Oh, it's not a, it actually is not, it doesn't have a, oh, that's interesting. However, I think this is actually this one is a static, be a static void. So mode manager dot enable cam control to true. Current mode is equal to edit, or mode manager dot current mode is equal to mode dot simulate, and so block prop active to false. We don't really need, yeah. So yeah, that's some pretty interesting stuff. Now, yeah, there we go. Maybe, I think that's really what we need to do now. I think that's all. We'll go ahead and test out these controls. So from here, if I press enter, I still kind of need, okay. That's a little awkward now. Let me go back to, let me go back to mode manager. I don't know what happened there. So if we should not be able to return to, so if you press escape, oh, current mode does not equal to mode.pause. It runs the set pause mode twice. If it does equal to pause mode, then we want, if it does equal to pause mode, wait, what? If current mode does not equal to pause, It's not pause mode. Then we want to set it to pause mode. And else we want to unpause. Like so. Wait a minute, what? No. Current mode is... Okay, this is a very confusing thing. What I'll have it do is, and current mode does not equal to mode.pause. What I want to do is set pause mode. Jeez. Okay, I think we can just remove any references to the original escape presses. So goodbye to U as well. U as well. So yeah. Now I'm not sure. Okay, hopefully that works now. Let's test it and let's see. So escape, perfect. And it goes back to view. That should not be the case. We press escape and current mode does not equal to pause. We do set pause mode. In set pause mode, if current mode does not equal to pause and current mode does not equal to mode.click, what? Previous mode is set. Okay, this should not be able to work because you're in mode.click. You should not be able to go to, okay, let me take a, I have a public mode preview current mode, like so. And then all we need to do is say preview current mode is set equal to current mode. No, not that. We'll set it equal to. Does someone do a debug? Okay, yeah, this one does a debug log. So I think we also might as well also have it for you. Debug.log set current. Now I'm lazy. Okay, we already have that. We already have our. So mode manager, I believe, is in the game manager. So mode manager is currently set to pause. Now it's set to view. It's set to click. Set to back to view. Okay. Okay, maybe it has to do with you. If current mode does not equal to exit and or input okay, that's weird. We press escape. Okay, if input.keycode get key down tab, we change to the next one, so we don't really need to look at that. However, if we press escape and the current mode is not equal to pause, if current mode does not equal to mode.click and current mode does not equal to mode.pause, I don't know what the heck is going on with this. So current mode is not equal to mode.click. This one is This one should be false, so it should not be able to set it back to view. I swear, there should be nothing that sets it back to view mode. Let's pause, back to view, click mode, back to view. There should be nothing that sets it back. Set pause. Hold on, let me debug log this. Let's do it like that. Let's test it and see if it actually is executing that function, because if it is, then something is clearly wrong. Okay, click. What? What do you mean? What does that even mean? What? Current mode, this one is true. Oh. Maybe that's what we were supposed to do. Check it. So set to click mode, and it's still on click. Good. Let's enter again. It goes back to where we want it to be. Pause, view, pause, click. There we go. Perfect. It's back to what is exactly what we needed to be. So yeah. With that, I think we've definitely improved the. I think we can say we definitely improved the Okay, I actually need to test something now because I realized. Let me go to simulate. Let me go to click mode. Oh, okay, it works. Let me pivot. Cube. Go. What I'm wondering is if I should now highlight the pivot. If I should add another highlight to it, because it honestly seems a bit important to know which one is your highlight. Also, I think I should do this in the hierarchy. Let me go back to the, where are you? Hierarchy slot. There we go. What we can do here is when we click slot, we have to do this. If we do mode manager dot current mode does not equal to mode dot pause, or not pause, simulate, and mode manager dot define. Okay. Oh, it's not in mode manager. It's in simulation manager dot script dot selecting pivot is equal to does not simulate and yeah, okay. So we'll do this. If it's not simulate, else, say else, one else. Also, I think it's actually pretty important that I do this. Mode manager dot enable cam control to true. I think that's actually pretty important as well. Else, we'll have to say that we set simulation manager dot script dot pivot block pivot. So we set equal to the block.transform. There we go. So now it can be a little bit easier to tell if you, yeah. Not sure if I should also edit the color of the button because that might also help a bit. So we can, let me go back to build mode, go to simulate, click, set new pivot, and let's do cube 1, cube. What? Hold on. Let me find it. Simulate manager. Simulate manager, right? It's in here. Simulate manager. Does it have a? Yeah, it does. It just, oh, it didn't update the text, right? So I think we also need to do simulation manager.script.pivot dot, hold on. Is there a simulation manager.script.set new pivot? Okay, and then this would be just block.transform. There we go. That should be how it's done. Okay. So let's go to simulate. Click. Set new pivot and cube 0. Okay, that was weird. We're in edit mode. Okay, it should not be able to. I think with this one we should also say or. If it doesn't equal simulate. Okay, if this does not equal to simulate, which, okay, let's assume that it is simulate. This is going to be false. Then we basically just take this entire thing and say not. So, okay, this one will say false. And we'll return a true, but then we'll turn it back to false. So then it will go to, okay, that's an X, I think that's X NOR. So yeah, because we don't, if we're in simulate mode, we kind of don't want to change stuff. That's pretty. Okay, so wait a minute. What? Okay, no, that's, first of all, that's supposed to be not that. Also, hold on a second. Does the block parent not, hold on, wait. Does this block not have a, oh, it does. I guess, okay, sure, I guess. Click slot. This one's true. Okay, there. Let's test it now. Let's go to simulate. Click mode. Let's set a new pivot. Goes to edit mode. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go back to simulate. Let's test this out. Pivot. Current mode is click. Click again, it goes to edit mode. Goes to edit mode. I may have to do a switch case and pass in current mode. No, actually. Okay, it's honestly perfectly fine that it goes to edit mode. My problem is that for some odd reason the simulation panel doesn't go away. That's my problem. So currently, I guess since we have to be in click mode to actually, be able to click this, it's a little awkward. For mode manager.current mode. I guess we also should just take a little extra precaution and just say UI manager dot script dot simulation panels dot set active to false, just like that, just a little precaution instead. Because it should not be able to. Okay, let's go to simulate, click, pivot, click, cube, and it's back to edit mode. So perfectly fine. For block pivots, oh, that's because we don't save it. We don't save it. Okay, that took a while. Hello. Hello, Captain Evan. So, yeah. Now, what is it that I'm going to be working on now? So, currently we already have, we pretty much just have everything that we need. Now, I think it's about time that we work on hold on, let me close out all this stuff because it's getting in the way. So block properties, close it. Let's get back into the simulation panel. And here we want to let's start working on the command maker. So here, we first have to go to the simulation manager. So let me open that up. Open it up, managers, simulation manager. Here we go. Set new pivot, block pivot. Get rid of this extra line. Set preview rotation. This is useless stuff. Don't need that. And on preview rotation, we just do that. Make it like that. And for now, and at the very bottom, this will be command maker. What's the name of it? That's an ugly name. I have to admit, that sounds ugly to me. Command, whatever. Sure, I'll keep it. command maker. Here what we need to do is to get the create command. No, the value of this, which I believe. Oh, actually, all we really need to do is public void, public void create command, and here we'll pass in an integer value. No, we won't. We'll check. We'll take a switch, and we'll take in the input field drop down. Okay, command type dot value, and here we'll say case 0. This should be where you create armor stance. So that's what it's going to do. Create the armor stance, and we'll do here break. Okay, I must depart now. Goodbye, George, the monkey. Okay. Cough. Okay. Case 1. This one is going to be. What were the other drop downs? Rotate armor stance. So rotate. Okay. Rotate armor stance. And finally, of course, we have to do break. And then case 2. This one will be TP armor stance. Why not? Break. And I believe it's actually teleport in the Unity stuff. Position. Actually, yeah, whatever. Position is fine. So yeah, rotate and create. I can do those on camera. However, for TP, that one I'll do off camera. So hold on. Create armor stance. This one's actually going to be very simple. However, I'm actually going to be doing this by creating a .text kind of thing. Also, I think I kind of want to test this out in the, where is it, saving. We want to do in the save system. I wanted to know, is it possible to do like this /saves, then do it like that? I don't actually know if that works. So I'm just going to just test that out, because currently right now if you open this, there's no saves folder in this spot. So I want to test, does that actually happen? So let me just build some random structure here and save, let's call it just L, save. And no, we do not have it. So that makes things a little bit awkward, because I really wanted it to just create a folder versus actually, spamming that folder with stuff. Okay, what else is in this? Is Unity. Okay, you know what? How about this? Unity create folder in persistent data path. There we go. File create application. Directly create like. String path, and then. Okay, I don't actually understand this. Because I don't want to make the folder. I want the folder to already exist. Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll just deal it with like this. We also just make sure that I didn't just break anything, just to make sure. So just build something random here. Save. Cheese. Go there. Saves and cheese exists. Okay, let's get rid of it. Bye. Anyway. Now for the simulation. Okay, let's go back to this one. So in create, this one has to run the simulation panel. Then this goes to simulation manager, and this one will run create command. Now, like I said, create command is actually going to do something very similar to what the block data and the save system class is supposed to do. So this one, so instead, I kind of need to refer to Unity create text file. Okay. Let me, okay, it's muted. Good. So what I'm going to do now is to, I guess under, I guess I had to put that folder under saving. .io. So under saving, this one will be, this one will actually be called instead create a command. And they're actually, this folder is going to contain quite a bit of stuff. So let me get rid of these namespaces. I don't believe we'll need them. So we also don't want to use mono behavior because, or do we? Oh, whatever, we'll keep it there. Using system.io, and then this use, oh, really? System.io. Okay, that's interesting. Then here we go up like so. Then here, what we need to do. Okay, what is this? Void create text. Path of the file. Okay, so this one I'll call it create 8. Rather than create command, this one would be create. Actually, yeah, I'll make a create text. Now the path of the file, I'll call it. We'll have to call it. We'll have to do string path is equal to persistent. What, really? Oh, application dot persistent data path plus, and this one will be slash, and this one will take a game manager dot key name plus commands dot text. I believe that's similar to, let's take a look at how we did it in not block data, save system. Save system. No, not dot text, but dot text like that. And then we want to here if file dot exists path wait, hold on. System, save system. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'll just follow him because I don't actually know saving, so yeah. I'll just follow what the heck this guy is writing. So if file does not exist, if not file exists and we've taken our path, we'll file dot write all text path comma and I think this will just be let's always just do the hello world. Hello world. And okay, then let's do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a okay, fine. I guess we could do void start, and we can just test this out. So create text, actually create text file, text file. So all right, and with that, let's go ahead and test it. Right, we actually need to put the we actually need to put the create command on the simulation. Yeah, there we go. Did it work? Commands. Hello world. Okay, that's nice to know. As for actually what as for what this will contain, okay, well, we'll just keep it at hello world, and actually, we'll do it like this. Unity start new in text. Okay. This is actually pretty important. Slash n slash n. Oh, this is just okay. That's pretty interesting. And then here, hello world. Okay. Go. Oh, this one will just will not have a space there. Okay, now next is okay, we'll just keep this here just like so, just to make sure. Content of the file. Okay, I'll make a something like a public constant string. I'll call it new line, and this will be set equal to this slash n. And then with that, we can actually make it a little easier for ourselves to determine, and we'll do a new line. Maybe, yeah, that will probably help us make stuff. Um, So this one adds text to file dot append alt text. We pass in the path, and the contents will just be, well, as for the content, it depends. But I want to, okay, let me just see what this guy's doing for a second. Excuse me. And actually, let me do this as well. I guess I'll have a, I guess we can also pass in the, we'll do new line plus new line plus path. There we go. We can just do it like that for now. And let's go ahead and test this out now and see what it does. So go here, commands text, and commands list did not appear. I guess I need to do plus new line. Does that not work? Okay, let me delete this. Let me delete this. So, and with that, say, and as you okay, okay. Seriously, that's not cool, man. Break a line is. Can I really not do that? Do I seriously have to? What is this? Unity, escape keep characters as variable. Okay. Can I seriously, please, I want to have it like this. I don't want to have to add it every single time. Please, can I do it? Does it have to be like this? Please, I don't want to have to do this. Come on. so annoyed. Okay, fine. Let's test this at least. Is it just that this thing is stupid, and is it that the is it that this doesn't work, or is it, I don't know, something like that? Play it again. Man, no, not that. Okay, what? What? Okay, that's weird. What? Okay, now, okay, something's weird now. Something is weird now. Um, okay, it's not working. Why is it not working? Uh, hmm. Okay, thank you. This is, uh, oh my, what the heck is this? Seriously, come on. Hmm. What the heck? Why is the new line not working? That's stupid. It should work. Internet Inspector, I just wanted how to make a line break. Jeez, what the heck? Let me guess, it's the same exact one. However, is it a character? Is this a character actually? Wait, let me test that. Plus new line plus that. Let's test that as well as also delete the current file. Come on, stop, please. Wait, okay. I didn't mean to actually close out that. Okay. There we go, and let's play it. See it, and no, it doesn't work. What the heck? Okay, it works in the note. Okay. I don't want to open it with Visual Studio. I want to open it up with Notepad. Notepad. Oh my gosh, please. 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 I didn't. That's not what I want. It doesn't even work. Okay, fine. I really hate this, but this is freaking stupid. This is really freaking stupid. I hate it. I'm so annoyed. Replace /n with /n. Please. All I want to do is to have this freaking work. Please, come on. Let's test this. Okay. Please. Please. If you don't work, then I'm going to just rage or something. Stop. Please. Stop. Get some help. Not you, you. And it still doesn't work. I'm so annoyed. I hate this so much. Come on, seriously. I don't want to do this. Invite and come on, environment. What the? Is that like a? Oh my gosh, please. I just want to work. I just want this to work. Public constant character. New line that's equal to string. Please, I just want to make this look nice so it's easier to extract information from this. Please. I'm speechless how stupid this is. Why is it the notepad? Okay, how about this? How do we use this? Why? Okay, where is okay. Get the new line. Or we should be using system. Okay, let's try environment.new line. Be a constant. new line. Obviously, we need to make this get private set. Okay. Okay, I do this. The method as variable, function as a variable. How about that? How about the, okay, you know what? I don't care. What am I doing? That should be something in the utility. I actually probably believe that new line should be in the utility. So let me go to utility, find it. Extra utility. Here will be public static string new line. And all it does is return. What do you have to do? You have to be using system. Then right here we return environment.newLine. So in create command, what we have to do is we'll do it like this. Utility.newLine. Will that work? Please, will it work? That's all I care about. I just want to get this to done. I want to be able to write the command. This was not supposed to take 2 hours just to write a new line. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Now, is there a way to okay, seriously, is there a way to okay, well, all I can say is I don't need these anymore. All I can say is all I have to do is do this. Now, so we don't need save system, however we want create command. So basically what guess what instead, as a more formal way, we do game manager.keyname, and then this will say commands list. Now, the content of it depends on some certain factors. So here, I guess here we also need to do an int. We'll take command cmd type, and here we have to do is a switch. We take in cmd type case 0. Once again, we need to do actually now for our simulation manager, we actually do not need to do this because this is actually going to be handled by our so we actually for command type all we really need to do is pass in the integer. So we have to do create main command. This one is a pretty important one. So honestly, I don't think I need to make it like another one of these. What I can do is have a private. This one will be create command called cmd script. And public and void start, it will say cmd script is equal to get component create create command. There we go. Simple as that. Then what we have to do here now is we do cmd script dot, and we run the create dot create. Wait, what? Oh, public dot create text file, and we pass in. See, we type in command type dot value. There we go. Simple as that. Make things easy on ourselves. Now, now here what we'll have to do is we'll have a string called commands. By default, we'll set this to nothing. However, we want to make do this, a private void create armor stand. This one will be for a single. So what for a single one? So first off, we need to take in a game object. Take the game object, and this one will be the block. Would be block. And with this, we have to do some random things with it now. Right, I actually forgot I need to actually include a bit of something like called over here we have to do file dot append all text, and then we pass in the content. Or no, not contents, commands. Now commands, we had to put in path, and then we take commands. Now commands, well, we have to do this one will private void make commands, and this one, what it needs to do is these. This is actually okay. How about this? We'll do file.append all text, and then this will be path, and we pass in not commands. Oh yeah, we'll pass in commands. However, commands, before we do that, we have to do this actually needs to be this has to return a string, and then this will be equal to make commands. As for this, we pass in cmd type, we pass in here int, this will be type, and then we'll have to do a switch case for each of these. So now we pass in type case 0, not e, break. We're not dealing with Euler's number here. Okay, case 1 will break. Simple as that, right? Then once again, case 2 and break. This one is create armor stand. Create armor stand. This one is rotate armor stand, and this one is position armor stand. There we go. And with that, we're going to be working with this, and we'll have to actually have a string. And in this one, this string will be the the final command. So this one will set by default first set it to this. However, at the end we'll return final command, just so we can finally stop getting some stuff. Okay, for create armor stand, we're going to do a, how about this? Can we take in a list? No, okay. How about this? We take, no, okay. And here what we need to do is, we need to do block.name. Actually, no, we don't. We must know the formatting of the command. So let me open up Notepad here. So the formatting is, the first one is summon at E. Summon armor stand, and then this is position. So the X, Y, and Z. Honestly, this one doesn't matter because this one just depends on you. So summon armor stand, and then here we need to add a ton of things. So summon armor stand, and this one will be by default, let's say no gravity 1. We will also say persistence required 1. So basically we have to write out this command that I have here. I'll keep it on my second monitor. So yeah, persistence required. So okay. So the basis of final command, it always for make command or create armor stand, the first thing that needs to start is for final command, we need to first just automatically set this to summon armor underscore stand tilde, like so. Then we'll do like this. Okay, we kind of have to do it like this, and then we do no gravity 1, or actually like this. Persistence required 1. Disabled slots. This is like a huge number. I have to open up Minecraft to actually. Let me open up Minecraft here. Minecraft, like so. I'm not doing a tutorial. Why am I saying like so? Jeez, that's weird. Okay, open up Minecraft. Draw frames? No, I didn't. Okay. Come on, Minecraft. So yeah, because I basically need to copy a lot of things. However, oh yeah, what is it? Single player. I have to. Okay, I kind of have to put this on my second monitor so I can actually see. So there we go. Make this kind of large. So armor items. That one should go in the end. Oh, we didn't put in that one. We didn't put the persistence required. Where's persistent? No, not persistent. Okay, fine. I'll do it this way. Minecraft armor stand. Minecraft armor stand. Where is it? One? Let's go ahead and show you. Why not? We'll go ahead and show you this. And within this, we basically wanted to. The only thing I really need to see here is what? Let me reload. Okay. So block slot interaction, we basically want to input all this as like that, and whatever this number is. So disable slots. Copy that, and we'll paste it right here. Disable slots, not the entire thing. Disable slots like that. Invisible 1. Well, not do a custom name yet. No gravity 1. Yeah, this is actually Actually, okay. We also, I guess here we also need to take in a string called the edit string. Here we'll just kind of have to work with edit string and then add to it. Gravity 1. Okay, how about this? Instead of doing that, we first do, this one is summon command. We'll first call this a string summon, and then what we'll have to do is final command plus, equals to summon like this. Then what we have to do is, so this string summon is actually actually no, this one has to be a constant kind of thing. So summon I may want this to be like some sort of variable or something, but instead I'll have it like a private string called summon, and what this will do is return this entire thing. So now what we can do, and we can pass in this as a method. Final command is like this, because we're going to need this for some other things. So then after in no gravity, let me check the other components that we might need to do. We don't need that. Invulnerable. Oh, we might as well. Invulnerable. Vulnerable 1. We also want. We don't need to hide the base plate if it's invisible. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much all that is. And with that, we have to work with this now. So, create armor stand. It runs this, and it passes edit string. No, not edit string. We pass in final command, and we pass in. Okay, not this. However, actually, we'll do the block manager. Block manager called bscript. Call it bscript, and this one is simply just going to be bmanager.script. Bscript dot, and this one will take we actually need to do first, what we need to do is do the first one. Okay. We need to do a for each game object called, we'll call it block in bscript.theblocks dot values, okay, dot values. Now what we need to do is something interesting. Okay, so technically we need an integer for the. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting because technically the first armor stand is actually going to be different from the rest of the armor, from the rest. So technically, what we need to do is the first armor stand is actually. Here we'll have a boolean called first armor stand. By default, this was set equal to false. However, for the first time we run it, we need to set this equal, and then we first need to say true. In this case, and what we have to do is copy that and then paste it later. So if first armor stand is equal to false, do that. Else, we want to do this. Else, we want to do something else. And in this one, what we want to say is we want to do simulation manager.script. Okay, we'll take transform game object called the first stand. Armor stand. We'll call it like that. And this one is dot what is it called? A pivot. Block pivot. This is a transform.game object. Because this is a very long string of stuff. So what we need to do there is, oh yeah, we also need to go, let me go back to simulation manager. First, what we need to check, actually, yeah, we do need to test something. Okay, we might need to do a switch case. Here we need to switch, and no, we don't. Honestly, here we have to say if a command type dot value equals to 0 or command type dot value equals to 2, we have to say this, and we have to check if block pivot is equal to null. We want to return, and we also want to say this debug.log warning, and we'll say this: creating and positioning armor stands requires a block pivot, like so. Because yeah, that's pretty important. So create command, create armor stand. So we have the block pivot. And now with that, what we have to do is we take edit string, and that plus equals geez, we there are a set of things that I need to, so how about this? Private string summon tags. There we go. This seems more reasonable. And here what we can do is, rather than doing that seems a little awkward. First we need to check. So basically what we need to do, is we'll take a string for the name. We'll call it the stand name. Stand name. Then we also have the, what is it? The name, the position. So we'll also have a vector 3 called position, and vector 3 dot. This one it will be rotation. Then the next one will be the after rotation size. Small. Here we'll just have a boolean and it'll say small. Rotation, position. Oh gosh, okay. This one needs to be changed. This, as for you, we have, okay. First, okay, you know what? String we'll call this default tags. This will be equal to this. And we'll let this be that. And then here we'll have a string called the summon. Call it summon. This is equal to summon armor underscore stand. Then what we need to do is to take in the, we'll have it like this. Instead of dealing with another, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. I was wondering where the other bracket went. Okay, so then we have small. First armor stand. Actually, either way, we're still going to need this, so I'm going to put you out here. Hold on a second. So this is actually going to be first armor stand. Really? Come on. First armor. Fine, first one. This will be first one. This is my brain. My brain is just getting so confused. Okay. So this one we're not going to return anything yet. And the first thing we need to do is the summon. So this one will then take string position. This one will be equal to post.x. Actually, we'll make it like this. Position.x. To string, I guess. Then what we have to do is, okay, first we need to do is to have the tilde. So tilde plus this plus space tilde plus position dot y dot toString. Actually, do we need to do that toString? Really? I can do that? You sure? Okay. And then we have that, then plus position dot z. Now, I might want to actually test this first, so I'm going to have this as a public. And first, I'm going to do return summon plus position, like so. I'm just going to test this first. As for, I'll do it in void start. I'll take, and we'll pass in summon. This will be the string name. As I was saying, now what we need to do here is something like this. Hold on a second. Here, what we need to do is we need to have it so that we can do, okay, so first what we need to do is armor items. I believe I know the format for this, but just to be a little bit sure, let me get rid of that. So just a little easy, not custom. Enable equipment, and let me do block. And this, okay, this is gonna get a little bit awkward because now I have to be able to put quotes inside of quotes. Armor items. So here we need to have the comma armor items. Then that will be the type of bracket is the square bracket. Then we have this comma this 3 and 4. This one will have ID. Okay, how about this? Now I need to test this. Okay. No, this one will be. Now I do not know. Now I actually don't currently know if if quotes actually work. So here I'm going to check and see if this works. This one will say hello. Hello again, like so. And rather than doing that, we'll pass in create text file. Just put in a random number because it's not matter. It doesn't matter right now because we're not using it. Make sure that we don't. Okay, let me make sure that. I'm kind of curious. Does it overwrite it or something? Does it overwrite it or? I don't even know if that did. Okay, it doesn't actually overwrite it. Commands. Run this. Hello again. And yeah, okay, those. So I'm happy. Those work. So things are going to start to look a little ugly. So we need to do a /quote. /quote. And we actually need to do, interestingly, this takes a plus. This one will be the ID plus this in quotes. And then this will have to be another /quote. Then this will be count 1. Okay, so now let's test that. Plus, then we'll add armor items. Okay, let's go ahead and test that. Okay, let's just make this like green. Let's just put anything like green underscore wool like that. And let's test it. Jeez, come on. Close you. And resistance vulnerable armor stand green wool count 1. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, that's really long. Okay. Next up is the string. Actually, string. We'll do the pose. This one, I think I can remember this one off the top of my head. How this would be a comma pose like this. All we really need to work on is the head, and this takes in like this. So plus this. Now, what we need to do here is we take root.x plus, this one's a comma plus, okay, root.y plus comma plus root.z. There we go. Then we pass in plus pose. Jeez, this is a really long thing. Okay, then we have a string size, duplicate size, and this one is simple, actually extremely simple, small. Make it simple for myself. This needs to be an integer, so int. Why not? We'll make it a little bit more difficult for ourselves, so we'll have it if small. No, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to do with int. So string size is equal to, we do this small, then colon plus small. So this can either only be 0 or 1. Zero. Then plus size. Then plus, finally, I believe, is the name. So string name. And this is equal to, well, guess what? This is actually going to be very awkward because I do not properly remember the, wait, I always can never remember the name. So disable equipment, and let's do this. Hi. All right, I'll bring this over here. All right, name. What we need to do is put comma custom name. I also should probably put off the end bracket there because this is actually going to be the last thing. Also for OCD's sake, name. And custom name, we do this. And this is within itself, within quotes. No, we have to do slash this, and this. Okay. Then, okay, okay. Now I need the backslash, so slash, and then slash, wait, dear gosh, this is gonna look so ugly. Okay, slash quote text slash quote colon slash quote plus quote. Then this one will be stand name plus slash quote. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work at all. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's test it. Okay. Wait, is there a colon? Is there a colon like there? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really happy right now. And you know what? I also want to do, I want to, just to make a test, I'll make it like plus utility dot new line. And then plus, this will do, okay, we'll take this. All right. Just so that this looks a little bit nicer, we'll put that down there. So, and then here we'll pass in create text file. And you know what? I'm also a little annoyed that it doesn't like overwrite it. So if file exists path, Okay. Create command. You know, I'm going to test this. File stream. Call it stream. We're going to copy kind of what we have in save system here. Take like this. Do like that. Then here, what we have to do is we run this command right here. I'll just keep it also, I'll keep it here as well, but we'll comment this out so that we can use it. Actually, yeah, like that. We don't need to put a formatter, but we do need to close the stream as always. So stream.close, no, come on, close. All right. Okay, how about this? We'll have a string called the file name right here, and this is going to be equal to the game manager.keyname plus commands. So rather than doing like, you know, all this, what I can do is just basically put in here I could pass in file name here, and then what we can do is a debug.log pass in file name was saved at path. File name dot text, why not, or no, not that, dot text, like that. So now we can get rid of this. And with that, let's go ahead and test it. Okay. So apparently if it exists already, can't save system. We don't need the formatter though, that's the thing. What? Okay. I want to rewrite this, not. Actually, wait, hold. I should probably see where at first it's actually where in the. Because how is it the save system is able to do this, but okay, why is it that the save system is able to do this? However, the but for some odd reason, check saves, save blocks. Save blocks is, yeah, what the heck? What's up with that? How come this one is able to, okay, how about this? If file dot exists, what we want to do is oh, we need to do pass. This is a method, right? When we take path, what we do is file dot delete, and we do path. Then we'll basically just rewrite it. Actually, no, we'll do it like this first. Delete the previous text file. Then, okay, now we'll check it out. Frame violation, what the heck? What's wrong with you? Come on, you're not cool. All right, percentage app data percentage. Hold on a second. Ow. Here, write program, commands, text. This should be deleted. Okay, it's empty. Okay, fine. Violation on path. Okay. The line that triggered. Okay. Can't do, I guess I can't do this. Yeah, I guess I can't do this. Instead, what I'll do is, I guess what I can do is have it like this. I'll pass in it like here, and we'll put you up here. So now, what this, stop. Okay, what this should do now is we go to, oh, hello there, it works. Yay. So with that, we finally, okay, I have to test this first if it works in Minecraft, which is a little bit obvious. Does it work in Minecraft? If it doesn't, then all this was for nothing. Okay. Open up Minecraft. Okay, forgive me what I'm doing. Okay, I've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. Give me a break. Well, did I say an hour and 30 minutes? I'm going to say 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and test this. we see errors on it, then there's something wrong with it, obviously. Oh. Oh, hey. Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix that for a second. Let me get rid of that. Let me fix that. I forgot to do that. So here, armor items, we need to put the colon there. Save. Get out. Run again. Get out. Let's just get out of that as well. And then we'll also we'll go here. And what we want to do is to do slash and then end commands control C, then this and tp at e, or actually we'll do it like this. Execute at e type equals armor stand as name equals name is equal to giga. Then what we'll do at s run tp at s up 1. Whoops. It works! It works! Yes! Okay, now I'll have to kill it. Kill at e type equals armor stand name equals giga. Yes! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes! It works! It works! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Technically, okay. Now, we kind of do have to actually check, does this work now for everything else? Okay, first, we don't want to do this here because, yeah, do utility.new line right here. And with that, we need to make sure that we close off that. And here we go. This makes the command. And with here, we create armor stand, pass in final command. Okay. And with that, we have to say, okay. First we actually need to make sure is that we need to do is the this one creates command for first armor stand. Create armor stands, and let's go ahead and edit this, not that, this. Then what we need to do that means we actually don't really need this last boolean. I'll get rid of it. Because either way, we still kind of do need to, So here, what we need to do now, what we need to do here is we do what we need to do here is we take edit string plus equals summon, then we add that with a utility.new line. What? All right, this needs to be a something. Okay, first, this one is going to be first one dot name. Now it's okay. As for the position, I need to open up its interact script, I believe, the interaction block interact, and this is actually our initial position. So we need to pass in. We actually need to do this. Get block interact. So this is actually going to be the block script. Okay, this one is going to be the block script. Block interact. Why not? No, just interact. And this one will be interact. And then this one will be equal to first one dot get component, and this one will be block interact. And with that, we pass in the interact dot initial position. Then once again, we pass in the interact dot initial rotation. Then small is you know what? Rather than doing it like this, we'll have it like this. If small equal to this one, actually will do a float size. And this one will be small, and instead we'll have it like this. If size is greater than 1.5, then we'll have small is equal to, not pass size, we'll pass in small. Small is equal to comma small 0. Else small will be equal to this. There we go. With that, we can pass in here. We pass in first one dot transform dot local scale dot magnitude. Then we pass in the interact dot block ID. There we go. And with that, we have the first one. Now what we have to do now is we have to end it. Okay, we have new line there. Now we have to do is a for each game object block in the script dot the blocks dot values. Okay, we're done with this summon thing. So now what we need to do is public string execute. Here, execute summon. We'll do it like that, execute summon, because this one's going to be different. So here we take in, we'll take a game object. I think I'll just take the transform, and this one will be pivot point. I think pivot point is a little bit of a interesting and not really interesting, but just like a weird way to say it. So we'll have a string called execute. This will be equal to execute as @e type equals armor underscore stand name this one is going to be pivot point dot name. Then here after that we do at s run, and then we have the string. Here we also need to pass in a game object. This one will be the block, or actually, yeah, run. Okay, then here what we need to do this is we do string, we'll call it summon. Well, this is equal to summon. Actually, just had to return exec. Stop. No, execute. Then plus summon. Summon will be we pass in the block dot name, comma. We actually need to, what we need to do here, we also need to pass in the block, the okay, block interact. We'll call this script. Why not? Good. Okay, this is not actually. Yeah, we can just use script. What am I saying? Block interact script is equal to the block dot get component, and this one will be block interact, like so. And here we'll pass in script dot initial position, script dot initial rotation, comma. Then we do the block dot transform dot local scale dot magnitude, then script dot block ID. There we go. There we go. That fixes that. Anyway, so and just to test again, we want to do. I don't want to do the for each loop yet. I kind of just want to just test it and see if the command actually makes sense. So we'll do it. Pass and execute summon. And realized can you do this simulation? You know what? I'll do this. Decoder. This is what I'll do, okay? String. Call it test block, and this is equal to CTB, then, and the next one is the position. We'll just 0, 1, 0 rotation. Just keep it simple. After rotation is, I believe, color. So F, and after color is, we'll take a normal, and we'll do red wool, like that. And here we'll pass in test block. And with that, we do execute summon, Okay, fine. Simulation manager. this is kind of stupid. Simulation manager dot script or dot block pivot is equal to. Oh my gosh. This is equal to block manager dot script dot value target value. You pass in the key, which is test block dot. Oh no. 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 Dang it. Why'd you have to make it so awkward? This block dot substring 03, then okay, I do not understand why I'm making this so difficult for myself. The object. Oh my gosh. Comma. What do you mean? Oh. Whoops. Let me do this. Then this is equal to the object.transform. Oh my gosh, how long did that take? So then we pass in simulation map. What am I doing? I don't even need to do this anymore. I can just pass in the object.transform. The object.transform and then game object. You know what? Block, do this. Block manager again. Dot script. Dot the blocks. Dot try get value, and we're just going to do freaking cube. Okay, I don't care. Oh my gosh! Please. This is such a mess. Oh my gosh. I'm making this such a mess, and this doesn't need to be such a mess. I'm just making it hard for myself. Here, what we can do, and then test block 2, this one will be the object 2, this one will be the object 2, and then, once again, this block 2, then this one does the object 2. Gosh. I hope, after all that effort, I hope it actually works, because I swear if it doesn't. All objects, what do you mean? Please? I hate you. I hate you so much. I literally went through all that just so to be told that no, you can't do this. You know what? Okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and test this out here because technically I need to see if save manager dot decoder. Okay, save manager dot script dot decoder. Okay, we'll just have this here. I'll get rid of this as well. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Then okay, this will be a test. Don't need to do that though. For that. And with that, I'm just going to make another test. I'm making this so difficult. I just want to test the execute function, but yet at the same time, I'm just making it stop. Come on, game. Seriously. Okay. Okay, simulation manager doesn't work here too. Okay, fine. So suit yourself. Suit yourself. I just want to test this execute command, please. Okay, here. There's nothing that can go wrong with this. Simulation manager, then we can do this. Dot script dot block pivot is equal to first cube. And with that, we'll do this. Test block. And here I don't care. I'm going to do this. Void. Oh, I'm just going to make a temporary one of this. Void awake, and we'll have a create command called cmd equals to this. cmd is equal. No, I'm messing up. Stop. Public static create command called cmd. This is and void start. Not start, awake. This is CMD. CMD is equal to this. Jeez, okay. Then here, just as a test in block manager, just cube.transform. And here, as a test, what we can do here is we do simulation, no, not command create command dot cmd dot cmd simulation manager, no, not simulation manager, create command, and we'll just, okay, they're both public. Okay, so execute summon. We pass in first cube dot transform because it's technically the same thing. Then we pass in test block. No, not test block, the object. Please, I want this to work so badly. Please work for me. Just for me. Just for me. Maybe you can do it with nobody else. I don't care. JK, I'm not that mean. I forgot to debug log it. Debug.log. Debug log that. Please work. Please work. Execute as. Dang it, why you gotta be like that? Okay, you know what? What I'm going to do here is I'm literally just going to do it like this. Create command over here. We'll get rid of you because I don't want to have that. And here, have void start. No, not void start. And here, we'll pass in, rather than doing this and this, what we'll do is put, okay, not there, put it here. Then what we'll do is plus, but execute summon, then we pass in simulation manager dot script dot block pivot, and then we pass in the object. Please work. And what we have to now, we technically have to hook up this, which it already is. Let's go to the simulation panel. Also build. No, we don't need to build a block here. Just go to the simulation manager. Enter. The block pivot. Cube. Create command. And with that, we have this. We have to copy it. Then we're gonna have to go to Minecraft and test it. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is such a pain. This is such a pain to make. I don't know why this is such a pain to make. I just want to make things simple. And I don't care if it doesn't work because I mean, technically that would mean I have to create the other block. Whatever, okay, let's just test it. It seems to have worked. You type it, name equals cube. Okay, forgot something very important. It was actually pretty important. Keep Minecraft right there. I forgot to put hard code the. Actually, I'll open up summon here. And what I want to do here is actually do F like that. Do the same thing with position. Oh no, not position. For the execute summon. Actually, these are wrong. These actually, I'm wrong. These commands won't actually work. It needs to get the position relative to the. It needs to get the position relative to Mr. You know, it needs to get the position relative to the pivot point. Actually, that's what these need to be. Or actually, just specific only the initial position here, not this one. This one is okay, just the position. Now, we're forgetting something. Execute name is equal to this, and we put slash com like that, slash quote, not that, slash quote. There we go. Then we can, once again, we'll go ahead and test that. But you know what? While I'm at it, I also would like to this could have been a lot easier if this would be a lot easier, honestly, if I just do it within this summon command. Okay, so I'll kind of just replace the thing like here, like for example, position. This will be equal to the. No, I can't do that. Never mind. There's a reason why I have it like that. Okay, so summon. What I want to do is actually I want to. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just work with what we have. And with that, I don't care if this is actually going to break. What I'll do is we need to do for each, we had to do the edit string plus equals. We have to first, of course, we need to remember utility dot new line at the end. And this also needs to be plus execute summon. And this passes in, let me check, pivot, which is going to be always simulation manager.script.block pivot, and this passes in block. Let's go ahead and test this if it works. I don't expect it to, obviously, but let's just test and maybe hopefully it'll work. Maybe things will work, who knows. Maybe Joe, but I don't know. Get out of that first. Then we'll go to commands text. What? Okay, it didn't work. There you are. All right, why did it not work for me? Okay, so we do append all text. Path. This is in that. Path, and then it does command. What? Come on. EMD type should be 0. I have to get rid of this as well. We don't need this anymore because we're going to do it by running this. Okay, it creates the file. And we have a bunch of stuff that we do. I don't know why it's not working. But of course, you have to figure it out eventually, so go. Figure it out. Get rid of you because you don't exist anymore. Somehow you do. Okay. What? Okay. Debug.log. What I'll do here is debug.log, and this will be edit string and once again here. Oh, right, I'm smart. I need to actually do some of the work first. So here we go to simulate mode, pause mode, click, move here, and set it to cube, create command. And with that, hopefully we made something. And it's empty, what the heck? You know what? You know what? Instead of doing it like this, what I'll do is I'll have it like this, right here. I'll take commands there and then say goodbye to you, and then commands, we'll just put it right here, plus commands. There we go. Goodbye. Hopefully goodbye. All right, let's go ahead and do it again. Check and stuff, simulate, turn the game, pivot, hierarchy, cube, there we go. B. What? Okay, wait, okay. Okay, get rid of you because I don't need that anymore. Okay, commands. I swear. Okay, we don't need to have these debug.logs here because like it's kind of useless. Okay, retest this once again. I'm really getting tired of opening, starting, playing, and then pausing and everything like that. Game where pivots, cube, create command, go away. You don't exist. That's because final command is not being edited for some odd freaking reason. Why can't local variables be edited? Why? Just why? Why not? Why can't it be that way? It honestly seems much more reasonable, wouldn't you think? Huh? Whatever, fine. Well, this is pretty easy to fix. All we just need to do is return edit string. And with that, we can actually just do it like this. Final command is equal to, we just set this one equal to this. So then that means we could just, actually no, we could just return, we literally can just return this. What am I saying? You don't need to do this, do that. Just for the sake of it, I'm just going to do, okay, just for the sake of this, I'm just going to have it do that. Just as a test, you know, make sure stuff. Okay, it's been 3 hours, almost 3 hours and 30 minutes. Jeez. just for this thing. I just want to finish. Okay, I just want to finish doing the summon commands and stuff. And here with that, okay. There's one last thing I would like to do, and it's important to do this because we don't want to do the execute on the pivot block. So we need to make sure to skip over that one. So, however, if block is equal to simulation manager dot is equal to, we can just do first one, then what we can do here, then what we have to do is type continue. I believe that's how it works. And with that, once again test it, because there should only be two commands. There should only be two things. Okay. I'm doing hacks. Okay, anyway. So okay, we have the initial summon. And why not? We'll go ahead and test this with Minecraft. Now, I don't care if... Wait a second. That doesn't look right. That does not look right. I'm sorry, but I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't look right. The position should be up by 1. Decoder. Okay, save manager. But that should be done already with this. Set new position is in B manager, block manager, and in block manager, I chose the perfect place to put it. I put it in the UI manager. How smart am I? How smart can I be? How smart could I have been? It's literally here. I know it is. It's actually here. This one is going to be in the block manager and set new position. Rather than doing this, we pass in we do block.get component, and this one should be new position. And with that, we go back to the UI manager. We can get rid of this. And we have to do it again we can get rid of you as well. And now what we need to do is the same thing, but for rotation. So we block set new rotation. I believe it takes vector 3. So instead what we can do is block.get component. Here, this is going to be the block interact, and then dot set rotation vector 3. This is going to be new rotation. Simple as a piece of cake. Which cake is, I don't think cake is actually easy to bake, but I don't know. Well, I don't know, it's just, I never baked a cake. I never baked a cake, so I can't actually say. So, okay, let's try this again. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, with that, set new pivot, create armor stands, and with that, check their commands text. And with that, we have our, yay, we have the proper scale, we have our proper stuff. Okay. Okay, let's test this. So we'll go to test. Then right here, we have to do Shift and Control C. Go back here, and we'll paste this. Then we'll also have this. We'll go to this one, press, I believe it's home. Whatever. Shift and Control C. So this, and with that, I believe it should. Oh, wait a second. Wait, no. Name equals to cube. It's actually hidden under the command block. I believe that's the reason why. This one we want to increase it just by one, just so it's invisible again. Yes, invisible. Why is it invisible? Armor items. Oh, cube doesn't have a. That's why cube doesn't have any. So, okay, let's work with it again. Let's fix that. Let's fix it. I think the first one, I just need to fix the preview. So I need to go to edit mode, then return the game. Come on, return the game. Hate you. Stop, please. Edit mode. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, I don't care. I need to work on that right now. I don't care. If you press, we only want to. I don't care. I just want to finish. No, not that. If current mode is not equal to mode dot edit, then we'll do this. Else, we'll just do enable cam control to false. There, please. I just want to get this done. I just want to. It's like almost. It's been 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm even having a hard time figuring out what to talk about anymore. Never mind. I just want to get this over. I just want to finish something, please. I want to actually be able to finish this. Now, I know that the scales are actually not going to be correct because I need to actually make sure to multiply everything by the correct value and stuff, by correct values and stuff. However, when I think about it, I probably should not actually have it. Oh, but, hold on. Before I get ahead of myself, Or I get ahead of myself. I should test this on the x-axis. So this should be 1. Please. Please. Okay, edit mode. Right, okay, fine. Here. There. Oh my gosh. Please. Just let me do stuff. I just want to do stuff. Please. Please. I just want to do stuff. Let me do stuff. Okay, thank you. We'll make this a blue underscore wool. And with that, we'll go to simulate mode. So here, set new pivot, cube, create commands. And there, check, blue wool. Okay, good. Now shift home and we'll go back to Minecraft. Back to Minecraft. And here we'll take this, paste it, and once again, we're going to do this again because I have to do a shift. Okay, shift and control C, back to Minecraft, control A, V. And with that, we have it like so. Now, this is the positive X. Say, okay, positive X. And, well, it was placed on the negative X. And let me check something. It's positive 1. However, I think, okay, I know. We need, okay, for the block manager, position, what we need to do is to multiply this by vector 3 dot